Kylian Mbappé Lottin is a French professional footballer who plays as a forward for Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain and national France team, or the national France team. Perhaps considered the best player on the planet, he's known for his dribbling, his speed, and his finishing. The footballer was born on the 20th of December in 1998 to his mother, Faiza Mbappé Lemari, and his father, Wilfred Mbappé, in the northeastern Paris suburb of Bondy, France. Kylian's youthful years were a little unpleasant. He grew up in a town that was once ravaged by violence and rioting. Despite experiencing township agitations towards his childhood, the destiny of the future football GOAT was assured. The 20-year-old Paris Saint-Germain striker turned out to be a worldwide sensation after his stunning performance during the 2018 World Cup. He became one of France's most revered citizens as children cheered "Mbappé for president," and online media clients tweeted "Liberté, égalité, Mbappé." This season alone, Mbappé has scored 34 goals and registered 10 assists from 43 games in all competitions. But what is it about him that makes him so good as a striker, and how did he get the biggest stage of them all so quickly? So, let's look at 10 amazing facts about Kylian Mbappé Lottin to find out. And so, without further ado, let's just get right into it. At 19 years of age, Mbappé was the first teenager to score in a World Cup final in many years. The last and only other team to do such was Brazilian legend Pelé, who we've also made some videos about. He scored at a World Cup final that his country proceeded to prevail upon a 5-2 victory over Sweden in 1958. Mbappé scored France's 4-2 victory over Croatia this year. Pelé even tweeted congratulations to the French star, stating, "Only the second teenager to have scored a goal in the #World Cup final. Welcome to the club, @K Mbappé. It's great to have some company." It's flattering to be the second one after Pelé, but let's put something into context. Pelé is in another category, he said in a media interview. Mbappé is from Bondy, a town about 11 kilometers upper east of Paris. The city has regarded the player as the town's name of fame. In any event, adding a red flag to the city hall that read, "Thank you, Kylian. All of the people of Bondy are with you." His town even added a welcome back greeting, complete with cheering crowds that the Bondy local citizens blew kisses from, as he also hugged some young, invigorated fans. Before, Bondy was among the banlieue that made some more negative news, which made Mbappe's rise even more exciting for the town. As a youngster, Mbappé trained at the AS Bondy Football Club. At the point where others watched him play, they named him the next Henry, referring to Thierry Henry, the current manager of the French club Monaco and a former star footballer. I mean, I guess they weren't wrong, though. So if you'd like to visit Mbappe's old stomping grounds, Bondy's pretty accessible from Paris if you take the RER-E. Mbappé allegedly said that he felt he shouldn't be paid to represent France, so he gave around 400,000 euros that he made throughout the competition to a kids foundation called Premiers de Cordier. He earned an expected 20,000 euros for every game and a $300,000 reward for winning the competition. The place he donated to, Premiers de Cordier, pushes sports programs for hospitalized youngsters and promotes awareness about disabilities in schools and organizations. Mbappé started this collaboration with the association in 2017 and has played soccer with some children, upheld by the charity. He went into a 180 million euro contract with Paris Saint-Germain after a local deal with his old team, Monaco. PSG will pay 180 million euros in addition to the bonus to Mbappé, making it the second most costly transfer in football history, after fellow mate Neymar moved to PSG from Barcelona for 222 million euros. If you're curious about Mbappe's new team, then let us know in the comment section below and we can come up with some interesting facts about Paris Saint-Germain. Mbappe's childhood room was full of photographs from his football icon Cristiano Ronaldo. An old photograph shows a young Kylian posed in a green coat, close to pretty much a sanctum with different pictures of Ronaldo. Mbappé causes waves via social media with a recreation of the photograph. This time, Mbappé flippantly poses in a green coat behind a series of pictures of himself holding different prizes as a cutout of his Time magazine photograph cover. Mbappé has portrayed himself as basically a kid with a new toy when he gets a new pair of sneakers. His first pair were the Nike Air Maxes, and even though he was fastidiously cleaning them, they would get grimy, and he went out and played football in them. Growing up, he said he was in a meeting with Hypebeast in March. He would cry to his mom trying to get the first shoes that he laid his eyes on. Brand sneakers were so expensive though, so he frequently needed to ask his mother for the make and model that he actually needed. Nike Vapors were the first football boots that he wore, and they were very coveted, I might add. A few teammates would even ask as to whether they could wear them in the first half of the game, but they were declined. Nike even had an exceptional section on their site called Boutique d'Mbappé, and there it's got the star's choice in footwear. A Nike Mercurial Superfly 360 Elite FG, for example, costs €370. However, I assume it's not entirely set in stone, as Mbappé seems to have a few Nike stores to choose from in Paris. Two of the main ones are along Champs-Élysées and Forum des Halles. He has an astounding 24.1 million followers. That's more than the former US President Barack Obama, who has 19.9 million. Even though Messi and Ronaldo have a whopping 100 million supporters, Mbappe has a sizable following after considering he's only recently attracted international attention. The pics that he uploads honestly get a lot of likes and has a huge number of comments too. The photos range from him spending time with his family and other soccer players to visiting sick kids at the emergency clinic or accepting the most recent football award in a tuxedo. Obama has gotten himself a little competition. Mbappe revealed that when Messi won the European Golden Shoe during the 2018-2019 season, he felt some tension because of Mbappe shutting the gaps on the goals. Even though Messi had a noteworthy 36 league goals, the young star was only 3 behind the legend's record. During a meeting in 2019, Mbappe discovered that Messi was stressed over Mbappe getting him the whole way. Mbappe talked about Dembele, his French international mate, about the wildness of Messi surveilling him during the league. Isn't that pretty big? Athleticism runs in the family, no doubt nor pun intended. Mbappe's mom, Faisal Lamar, was a handball player who contended in Division 1 back in the 1990s. His dad, Wilfried Bondy, was a football player who additionally played for AS Bondy. Mbappe's adopted sibling, Hires Kembo Ekoko, is an expert footballer as well. To wrap things up, Mbappe's younger sibling, Ethan, plays for the Paris Saint-Germain's Under-12 League. So yeah, it's in his blood. He initially signed to Monaco at the age of 14 and began playing for the team in December of 2015 at the age of 16. Previously, the most youthful player in the club history was the current manager, Henry Thierry. And after just a little over a year, he turned into the youngest player to ever score for Monaco, breaking another of Thierry's records. This is all a precursor to his World Cup performance, and his prosperity at such an early age has gone largely unnoticed. Time magazine set him on their rundown of 25 most compelling youngsters in the world for 2018. He was marked as a child prodigy since he was 6 and made his Monaco debut at 16. Mbappe was already a World Cup winner at 19, joining Brazilian legend Pelé as the only other player to win it as a teenager. There's no doubt that he's considered one of the best players in the world. He's known for his clinical finishing, dribbling, strength, and explosive speed. He's proved his ability in pretty much every of these aspects. I mean, people his age hardly step out of their comfort zone. I know a lot of them are afraid to make phone calls or order their own food, but Kylian Mbappé, despite everything, is a World Cup star. Considering his date of birth, he's a Sagittarius, a sign associated with Chiron, the centaur who mentored Achilles. And it's starting to make some sense now. His efforts and hard work speak for him today. I mean, his name is enough for you to know a lot about him. I mean, he's earned a lot of respect over his career. And with this, we've come to a wrap. Oh man, I could use a lettuce wrap right now. That sounds good. I might be a little hungry. Anyways, like this video if you're new here, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more football-obsessed videos from this lunatic, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.